Welcome back to X Better. College football is finally here, and we couldn't be more excited. It's week 0, opening weekend, and we've got a handful of matchups to break down for Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and tap the bell so you never miss our daily betting breakdowns. And don't forget, we've got an NFL futures video dropping this week, so stay tuned for that. First up, we've got Iowa State and Kansas State squaring off in Dublin, Ireland. The betting line has Kansas State favored by 3 points, and the over-under total is set at 50.5 points. Kansas State has explosive playmaker Dylan Edwards, and they're the more complete team here. Iowa State has some young depth, but I like Kansas State to cover. Free pick. Take Kansas State to win by more than 3 points. Total. Go with the under 50.5 points. Week 0 offenses usually start slow. Projected score, Kansas State 24, Iowa State 14. Next, we head to Vegas where UNLV hosts Idaho State. UNLV is a massive favorite. They're expected to win by about 26 points. The total points line is 65.5. This is the Dan Mullen era debut at UNLV, and they're loaded compared to Idaho State. This one looks like a mismatch. Free pick. Take UNLV to cover that big spread. Total. Go with the under 65.5 points because Idaho State might not score enough. Projected score. UNLV 45, Idaho State 14. Third game of the day, Fresno State travels to Kansas. The Jayhawks are listed as 12.5-point favorites, and the over-under is 50.5 points. Fresno State brings in QB E.J. Warner, yes, the son of NFL legend Kurt Warner. Kansas has the home field and talent edge, but Fresno can keep this close. Free pick. Take Fresno State plus 12.5 points. They should hang tough. Total. Go with the over 50.5 points. Both teams should put up points. Projected score, Kansas 28, Fresno State 24. Next up, we've got Sam Houston State on the road at Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky is favored by 10.5 points, with the over-under at 61.5 points. Western Kentucky rolls out new QB Maverick McIver, who's thrown for over 8,000 yards in his career. Sam Houston has a new coach and a ton of transfers, but WKU should pull away late. Free pick. Take Western Kentucky minus 10.5 points. Total. Bet the over 61.5 points. This should be a shootout. Projected score, WKU 35, Sam Houston 24. Last one for week 0, Stanford travels to Hawaii. The betting line has Hawaii favored by 2.5 points, and the total is set at 50.5 points. Opening night in Honolulu usually means heat, humidity, and a tough road environment. With the travel and Hawaii's home field energy, I would normally say I like the Rainbow Warriors to get it done, but this is a real big but, guys. I like Stanford. I like what I have seen from them late last season as well as what I can see from training camp. Free pick. Take Stanford and the 2.5 points the books are giving us. Total, bet the under 50.5 points. Expect a slower, physical game that should be dominated by Stanford. Projected score, Stanford 27, Hawaii 24. Iowa State versus Kansas State. Kansas State to win by more than 3. Under 50.5 Idaho State versus UNLV. UNLV to cover the big spread. Under 65.5 Fresno State versus Kansas. Fresno getting 12.5 points to cover. Over 50.5 Sam Houston State versus Western Kentucky. WKU laying the 10.5 points. Over 61.5 Stanford versus Hawaii. Stanford getting the 2.5. Under 50.5. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell so you never miss our daily picks. And don't forget, our NFL Futures video is coming this week. You'll definitely want to be ready for that one. Good luck this weekend, and let's cash some tickets.